For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I work for the Superhuman Action Response Team. My partner Sal and I patrol the streets of Super City, documenting incidents and exploits, and helping where we can, protecting our heroes from a mountain of bureaucracy. Because heroes don't do paperwork. Yeah, so I just woke up and I'm sounding like this again. So I don't know, either I'm going through like really early puberty again, or
laryngitis.
Maybe no, I was thinking maybe the effects of the ray gun are wearing off. Like we don't know. Yeah.
That would explain why I have a gut again.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, your paunch is back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Very paunchy 10-year-old at the moment.
Yeah, because you've been stress eating a lot though, like with the undercover work's got you kind of stressed. So
I've been hitting the juice real hard as well.
Yeah, not steroids, juice, like sugary juice in the
mango
water
papaya.
Fountains. Mango papaya.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. One sec. Hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, the undercover Angus, aka Heinous, joined by my co-host Sal, aka Braxton.
That's right, Braxton Hicks, the man on the inside.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Just putting that together too.
We've been at this operation for about a week now, right, Angus?
Yeah, we are undercover at Giganto Memorial Elementary School.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, listeners of the show, and residents of Super City, you'll remember the giant hero Giganto, who tragically died. Instead of moving his corpse, the city has just turned it into a school. So we are operating inside a giant skeleton.
And really, it is an amazing facility. I often find myself starting my day learning French in Giganto's left hand, and then
or his main gauche, I think, right?
His main gauche, that is correct. Correct. It's the same word, French or English. It's.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get lunch in the stomach cafeteria.
Of course. Yeah, in the stomach.
And then if you get hurt and you need to go see a nurse, you go to the heart. It's all just very elegantly laid out, and it's really respectful to the deceased Giganto.
It is. I mean, his family, they've been really outspoken about it out front, but other than that, I think it's going really well. I think people are I don't know. Is it ethical for the principal to set up shop inside his skull? Who knows? Who am I to say? For those of you listening, once again, Sal and I, we are deep undercover.
Right.
We are tracking down the Slipknot gang, which is a Pee-wee soccer team that has been robbing banks around Super City. They wear their telltale, elaborate nu metal masks. And we have been trying to kind of just figure out exactly what they've been up to, and that's led us here to Giganto Memorial Elementary School. Now, Sal and I have both taken different approaches to our undercover tasks here. So you've been taking French class. You've also been trying to infiltrate the gang, right? You've been you've been wearing your eraser head mask,
my pinhead mask with pencils, ergo the eraser head. And yes, it was a bold fashion choice to make the first day of class. And one thing I learned very quickly is that the Slipknot gang does not wear their masks when they are not heisting.
No, I kind of thought of that just now too. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
but it got the community talking, and my name was circulating, and it eventually reached the ears of the ringleader of the Slipknot gang.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
I have been contacted to meet with the leader of the Slipknot gang. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here, Angus. What has your operations brought you to?
Well, okay. Actually, this is really good too, because I think I also have a lead.
Okay.
So, I've been undercover once again, like real me. I don't have any powers, but I've been like Sal's been helping me a lot. We've been developing this fake power. I have not been bathing. I been eating a lot of garlic, and my sweat has reached a very critical acidic level, and it's bothering people. But people believe I have a power now, so I have assumed a totally different character in heinous. I think I've nailed that part of it. Haven't made too many friends. I won't lie. I haven't made any friends. But that's okay. That's okay.
But people respect you. That is an important distinction. You do not have friends, but people respect your stench.
Yes, when I enter a room, people are aware of me immediately. Yeah. Their eyes start burning. Couple gag reflexes trigger. So I am also kind of similar to you. I've made a statement coming in. I'm realizing maybe we're not that good at low profile, but we're doing our thing. Okay.
We had a tight turnaround on this thing. Low profile was not an option.
No, it's true. It's true. We got to get results fast. So I've been, we were following up on that soccer angle, right? We know those kids were playing soccer, right?
Right.
The Pee Wee soccer team robbed the bank. So I was thinking, what about maybe whoever the ringleader is sourcing students from sports teams. Okay. So I tried out for the school volleyball team. Whoa. I did not make the team. However, I have been allowed to hold the towels for the team. So I've got coming in today the coach of just all the sports teams here at Giganto Memorial Elementary School. And wow. I've got the coach, and I don't know that you'll know when he comes in, but like there's something sketchy about him, and I just think he's a good suspect for this. So I figure we bring him in. I don't know, maybe we say we're doing some kind of report. We're writing a school paper on I don't know, like our hero, and we pick him. He's flattered. He comes in, and we see if we can get to the bottom of this.
All right, now if we're doing your thing, I want to make sure we make time for my thing, because I still have to meet with my contact here. His name's Chip It.
His name's what?
Chip It.
Chip It.
Chip It. That's the alias this individual is going under.
Okay. How did Chip It reach out to you? Was it some kind of like I don't know, because these crime syndicates, they use the sewer systems to send letters to each other, or they've got trained birds. Like how did this ringleader reach out to you?
The school's cookiegram event.
Interesting.
How like every morning they go into the classroom and it's like, all right, cookiegrams, and it like maybe a secret admirer has sent you a cookie with a special message, or maybe your mom bought one and she wanted to give you a special treat. In this case, Chip It sent me a cookiegram saying, I want to meet with you. I have an opportunity.
Okay. So, sorry, I was confused because I have not gotten any cookies.
You haven't gotten a
that makes more sense now, though. No. Have you?
I've gotten two, because you're supposed to get one from the teacher on your first day.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't. I got a stick of deodorant.
Oh.
But it tasted terrible.
Oh. That's too bad.
Yeah.
It's a good cookie.
Well, they do look nice.
Note to self, send Angus, heinous cookiegram.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Classes are about to let out. I've reserved this study room. I'm gonna go get coach. I'm gonna go get the coach to come in. We're gonna see if we can nail this sucker, because I think we've got a good lead here. Okay, and then we'll follow up on your Chip It thing afterwards. Okay. All right. Are you gonna wear the mask for the whole interview?
At this point, it's become an essential part of my character.
Gotcha. All right. Fair enough.
I've forgotten who Braxton is outside of the mask.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. Should I go mesh tank top or leather tank top for this?
I think you gotta let your stench speak for itself here. Mesh it up.
Okay, mesh it up. Okay. I'm gonna flap my arms a little bit. I'm just gonna work up the courage. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll be right back. With our guest. All right, Coach, come on in and just take a seat here. We got these chairs and these mics set up. We're doing a school project. You don't mind being recorded?
School project, huh? School project about your favorite superhero? Is that what it is?
Well, it's kind of like our hero in our and just like the people that affect us. And
one of those class projects where you got to write about your hero at school, or your mentor.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. And this
this wouldn't be the first time someone's made me their mentor. Wanted to talk all about everything that is Coach Chip Remington.
Thank you, and thanks again, Coach Chip Remington. Just for the record, this is Coach Chip Remington. Of course, you know me. I'm Heinous Stench, the towel boy.
You're the kid who's turning everybody off with his body odor that I allow to carry our clean towels around on the volleyball team.
Yes.
It's not working out, kid.
No, it's because the kids, they take the towels, they wipe their faces, and then their eyes are.
Burning.
Really, in reality, I should be holding the other team's towels. Maybe.
There we go. We could use you against the other team.
Before I get too ahead of us, Coach, this is my partner for the project, Braxton, and he's just gonna sit in on this.
Hello, Braxton.
Hello, Coach Remington.
Are you you're the kid who's been wandering around the school in that weird hat with all the pencils on it?
Yeah, that's me. Well, that's this hat right here.
I never forget a little boy.
Oh no.
I should have said that differently. I never forget a child at this school. I've got all of them right up in the old noggin here.
Right, of course. That's eidetic memory for children. Perfectly normal.
Exactly. So, Coach, I guess we just wanted to talk a bit about you and kind of learn more about you and your hobbies and your interests and what you do at the school. So, we'll just go.
Sure. As you know, I work a lot with a lot of the kids in a lot of the athletic programs.
Yeah.
But I also have lots of, I see myself as sort of a mentor to all the kids who have lost their way, the wayward kids at the school who may or may not have parents at home and who may need some sort of direction. Now, I give them direction, and if it is a little bit self-serving at times, that's okay, because it gives them a real self-esteem boost. That's how I justify it.
Okay.
Interesting. Could you speak a bit to maybe some examples of direction you've given wayward children?
Oh, well, there was one summer where I had them all learn to ride unicycles, and that was a good old time. And then I really wanted this one very expensive thing that I could not afford at the supermarket, and I had all the kids ride around on unicycles and cause a diversion while I went in there and got it.
Okay, Brian. Write that down.
I'm writing it down.
Okay, so you're working with kids at school, outside of school. That's great. You're helping a lot. You seem to coach all of the sports teams at the school.
Yes, I'm the sole gym coach, after school athletics director at the school, which, as you know, all the athletics take place in the gluteus of the giant skeleton.
Yes, of course. Well, it's the safest. There's the most padding in case anyone runs into anything. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Gluteus Gymnasium, as it's
Gluteus Gymnasius.
I don't like how you have to enter the gym, though. I won't lie. I'm not a fan.
Yes, you just have to make sure you hose down.
Yes.
So you're nice and slippery. It's a small opening.
It is the one place where I don't really stand out, though. So that's kind of nice. I do feel a little at home there. Actually, I love this kind of question. I have to ask, Coach Chip Remington, do you have a superpower?
Oh, yes. I am aging at 1.5 speed that of a normal human being.
So you're aging faster.
You know, like sometimes when you listen to an audio book and you put it on a slightly faster setting so you can get through it faster. Well, that's what's happening with my life.
Of course. So let's say, you, how old do you look? You look 68.
Yes, that's true, which is strange because, well, I'm not going to do the math because I'm a gym coach. I'm definitely no good at math. So I've been on the planet somewhere between 30 and 50 years, and yet I look more like 60, 80, or 100 years old.
Well, it's just so interesting. I think, do you think that leads to you, do you think maybe you behave a little more recklessly because you've got this, ticking clock that's a little slightly faster than everyone else?
Yes, the sense of my mortality is ever looming threat, a sword of Damocles hanging over me at every single possible moment. And I have been told that the only thing that will retard this aging power of mine, if you want to call it a power, it's more of a curse.
Sure. It sounds like.
Is that I must ingest things from younger people. That's it.
Okay.
That is fluids or cells, or think of it like how they take the cells from a brain stem of a fetus or whatever, what have you, things like that. I put that in a pate, and it really seems to help my symptoms as they
Okay. So
get me down to 1.25.
To put it in plain speak, could you maybe do this with blood?
Oh, certainly. Why, one of the big reasons why I do so much work with children is that I thought I was going to have access to their blood.
Makes sense.
But
the younger the blood, the better.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
I will tell you, the administration frowned upon it when I brought it up at a meeting.
I mean, would sweat work?
Sweat is not as good as blood, and I have been taking some of it off those towels of yours.
Okay.
It makes for a good skin conditioner for me.
Of course. Well, okay. Yeah, so maybe just jot that last part down with the blood.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been teaching here a long time. I mean, the school's relatively new. Giganto only passed away last year or this year. Something time's weird, but recently, and the school set up shop. Have you worked at other schools?
I've worked at many schools over the years, traditionally for less than a year, and then typically the administration finds out I'm trying to take the blood of the children, and they move me right along to the next thing. See,
gotcha.
It's one of those situations where I should be punished for what I'm doing, but instead a large administration, a large systemic problem exists where they just shuffle me into the next thing, and I'm left to my own devices in a new place where no one knows me.
This is actually a common issue with most jobs in the public sector. The screening questions rarely cover all potential crimes, right? Have you ever broken into a home and stolen anything? That's on there. But do you intend to steal the blood of children? It rarely makes the cut.
Right. Yeah. They have to get very specific.
They have to. It's a nitty-gritty detail.
If there's one thing that's in Super City as much or almost as much as there are like super powered people, it's systems with problems. It's almost equal in this city. So, and listeners, we're trying to fix this. It's just very hard to change the system.
I don't know why you boys would want to change the system.
Sorry. Yes. Well, we're talking about, when we grow up. Yeah, right.
Sure.
Yeah, when we
Maybe
grow up.
One day you work for one of those government overreach agencies who likes to stick their nose in where it doesn't belong.
Well, I mean, sometimes those agencies, like, I don't know, like Shark, for example, they're trying to just help. They're trying to fix things, and they could maybe actually punish some of the people that need to be punished.
Shot this and shot that. Well, I'll tell you, the last time I tried to stick a young boy with a needle and suck his blood directly out of his veins, there was a shot person there telling me I couldn't do it. And no, sir, come with us.
And
did you?
Then what happened? Yeah, did you go with them?
Oh, no. It turns out I knew someone higher up in the ranks, and I was able to weasel my way out, and they shuffled me to another school district.
Okay. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I guess, you talked about, getting young people together, and getting them to work on things, organizing them. You seem very good at organizing groups of young people. I don't know. It's like on a sports team. Do you ever get them to do like uniforms or anything so that they feel like more part of a team?
Oh, well, yes. If you're asking if I ever put all of the young boys who are in all of my after-school programs in matching Slipknot masks and sent them out to do terrifying and illegal deeds on my own personal behalf, of course I have. Would you young gentlemen like to be a part of a very special organization?
More than anything.
I kind of do. So I'll write this down. Sorry, but Braxton. Pal. I said pal. My pal Braxton.
You seem to be very nervous, young man.
It's just the sweat. It's just
he was
the sweat.
hit a lot as a child.
That too. It was my power, though. My power is sweat. So
as I mentioned, I'm very good with boys who are wayward and have home life problems. I tend to take them under my wing and give them a sense of place and belonging.
I had a feeling you'd resonate with that detail then. Perfect.
Yeah. So Sal, Braxton and I, my pal, Braxton and I are that perhaps there's no two more wayward kids in this school than us. So we want, a person of authority to appreciate us. So we are game for whatever you want. Like, what is there some kind of initiation or whatever you need us to do?
Well, No, not really. I just need you to sign away your entire sense of independence and forswear to me that you will never give me up because what I'm about to ask you to do is a terrifying thing. In fact, the last thing I did, well, it didn't work very well. And I didn't get as much of the blood that I wanted and needed. I'm hoping that if I can get the right combination and amount of young human fluids, that I can turn back this superpower and use it to my advantage. Can you imagine if I could get myself to 0.5 aging?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And
That's
I
the
could be
goal.
aging at half the rate and live twice as long as all of you.
Well, you've
That
already
would
lived.
now
You've lived
that
a
would
long
show them.
time at the age you're currently at. So I think if you switch down to 0.5 at this point, just to sort of average out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I never thought. As I said, I'm not a math teacher, but I do have a sense that if I could get it low down enough, if I could get the amount of fluids in me low down enough, I could certainly outlive everyone else. And that's my goal. I would like to outlive the systems themselves, Shart and the schools, and all the people who tell me I can't do what I want to do. I want to outlive them all. Ha ha! I have so much blood of the young people inside of me. I am now down to 0.01.
Wow.
Okay.
Heinous.
Brax-
A brief aside.
Yeah, sorry, just coach. We just gotta do a quick
Oh,
assessment.
that's
just for our
all right.
project.
I've just got a hanky here I'm going to blow into.
Okay. All right, yeah, Braxton, what's up?
This guy's a bad son of a bitch.
I think I'm beginning to think that this guy might be our ringleader. Now, Braxton, maybe we approach with the chip it angle. Maybe just to because that if we could tie those two ends together, maybe we've got a really strong case here. So I don't know.
Okay.
How you want to approach that?
Oh,
And
okay. I've got an idea. I got an angle I want to work. Just need you to roll with me here.
Now that's black. That shouldn't be black.
Braxton, just one really quick question, since you're kind of the expert on like the legal stuff. If we sign his document with our names, no one will be legally binding, right? Like if I say heinous stench and you're Braxton, like that's
No,
right?
we never submitted a formal change of identity form.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, I'll follow your lead.
I've pulled the forms out of my old briefcase here. I'm gonna need you boys to sign it, of course, in blood.
Okay. Coach, before I sign paperwork, I have something of a hang up that I need to get over before I can sign paper. I like to rifle through people's wallets.
I understand exactly what you mean.
Perfect.
So
I'm more than happy to sign that paperwork, but yeah, I just got this thing where I need to rifle through a wallet.
I've had my hand in your coat pocket this entire time.
Is that what that is?
I'm happy to give my wallet over to a fellow inquisitor. Here you are.
Perfect. Just rifle through here. Debit card, Super City Mall loyalty card.
Of course.
Receipt to Hankies R Us. Return receipt to Hankies R Us.
I did not like that one. It was scratchy.
And then, a receipt to the Giganto Memorial Cookiegram service.
They do receipts?
Of course, it's tax deductible.
This is a very litigious school.
Just to send a cookie to a student in the school, they give me a receipt, a paper trail?
They have to. The amount of times that someone has sent along an explosive package with a cookie gram, they needed paper trails.
It's true.
Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you for letting me rifle through your wallet, Coach.
Yes.
Chip.
Thank you. My hand's been in your back pocket this entire time.
Is that what that is?
On your gluteus maximus, so to speak.
My gluteus gymnasium, I understand. All right, Heinous. I think we got everything we need here to let Coach in on the rest of our information.
Okay. I'm reaching into my school uniform, and I'm pulling out my Shart badge. That's right, Coach Chip. We're actually Shart agents undercover, and you just admitted to being the Slipknot ringleader.
Well, first of all, I don't think I said that explicitly. But second of all, you're 10-year-old boys. How can you possibly be Shart agents?
Easy. We went through a very experimental ray gun operation to shrink ourselves down, or I suppose de-age ourselves.
De-age us.
De-age ourselves to the age of 10 years old.
You have to give me that technology. I need it. This is exactly what I've wanted this entire time.
As you may come to learn when you're on the inside of the Shart Detention Center, we have access to tons of technology that could assist society that we do not let outside of our doors.
It's true. It's one of those problematic systems I mentioned earlier. We have all sorts of life-saving tech, and we do not give it out for free.
That's so cruel and unusual. Boys, please, if you're going to take me in, at least offer me an opportunity to turn turncoat. You give me access to that ray gun, I'll do practically anything you want me to do.
Anything?
I'm not above groveling.
Okay, well, you don't...
Angus,
Sal.
There's a bit of a complication here. Do you remember when we were at the mall and I said I didn't think going deep undercover would change me?
Yeah, of course I remember.
I think it's changed.
I remember all of our... What? Sal, what do you mean?
Chip, I want to take you up on your deal. I will acquire that de-aging tech for you.
Yes, thank you. You see, you've been a 10-year-old boy so long, you've fallen into my spell like all the other 10-year-old boys, and you're doing my beckoning, doing everything I want you to do.
Including, what would you have other 10-year-old boys do? What was the most recent action?
I was going to have them go to a sperm bank and gather a whole bunch of liquid, but I don't think I need that anymore.
You fool, Chip. You said earlier we didn't get it on record. We have it now.
Oh, no! You just given me I've just admitted to my future plans. Also, I did have a bunch of young boys rob a blood bank. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes, that's what we were looking for. Thank you. Very polite of you. I appreciate that.
You know what? You still look like 10-year-old boys, and I have a soft spot for those. That came out wrong. I have a soft spot for kids. No, that came out wrong. I just like being around children. Never mind.
Okay. Well, you sit right there, Coach, and we're going to call the authorities, and they're going to arrest you.
Are you tying my hands with my own hanky?
Yeah. And good thing you didn't get the fancy one. It would have been too lacy, and you would have been able to get out. But this leather one is great.
Yes, I returned the other one for a leather one.
Yeah. Well, Sal, we solved this case. I think.
Certainly did.
And there's no way this guy's going to slip through the cracks. No way this guy's going to get shuffled around again because this system is flawless. I have one last question for you, Coach Chip Remington, whatever your name is.
I just slipped out of the handkerchief. It had my boogers on it.
Okay. All right. Well, just thankfully you're so old. It's very easy for us to keep track of you.
I'm actually quite young.
Oh, that's right. You just ate. Well, you know what it is.
Timeline's messy.
Timeline's messy. But you said you had someone high up. In Shart, if you could give us even the slightest hint as to who that is, or you've got someone in the system that's helping you move you around. You're escaping punishment all the time. If you could give us some kind of clue to that, well, maybe we could
lighten your sentence
and have them exactly lighten your sentence.
Lighten my sentence. I want access to that darned ray gun, and I won't give you anything until I get it. I want my lawyer here.
Oh shit! He asked for his lawyer.
He asked for his lawyer.
Also, I don't think you ever read me any kind of rights.
Oh, that's
true. Well, you haven't been arrested yet.
That's right. You don't have any rights until we try to arrest you.
So we're just talking here. We're just one incredibly young, old-looking man and two incredibly old, young-looking boys talking here.
Okay, and I'm realizing something too, Sal. That Bubo's our chief is the only one that knows we went undercover. So I'm pretty sure if the authorities showed up, it'd be the word of two 10-year-old boys against this old man. And well, we've clearly seen how that. Fuck! Is he going to get away?
In a giant system with a whole bunch of systemic problems, who comes out the person people believe? The old man or the 10-year-old boys?
Damn it! Ah!
All right.
Ah!
Coach.
Shit.
You've worked us into a corner, but we still have one bargaining chip. You want the de-aging tech? We can get it for you.
Yes.
But we need a name from you. At least
That's right.
some kind of lead if a name is not readily available.
And it can only be, it could be a first name or a last name.
All right, fine. I'm going to shake your head with my very wet hand,
Okay,
and I'm going to make a gentleman's agreement between the three of us, because I have a feeling the three of us are actually about the same age.
Probably, yeah.
Probably in there, yeah.
I'm going to give you a name, and I'm going to trust you that you are going to give me the tech.
We
that
will
name
arrange a drop.
is Tort.
Tort.
T-O-R-T, Tort.
T-O-R-T, Tort.
And that's all I'll say, without my lawyer present and without my de-aging tech. Or, failing the de-aging tech, 500 gallons of human sperm.
Okay, well, we can definitely get you that. That's much easier to get. Like, okay, we will.
Did I not ask for enough?
No, hey, it's too late.
I'm a bad negotiator.
You really lowballed yourself there. All right, okay, fine. Well, let's get all three of our hands in here.
All right.
Okay, your hand is wet.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's covered in boogers now.
They're black.
Okay. They're black. That's not good. I think, Sal, I think we should take at least comfort in, even though this guy's going to escape today, I don't know how much time he has left.
That's what everyone says. I don't know how much damage this old man can do. Put him in the next school. They've been doing that for a very long time.
It's true. That is the excuse. We just have to wait until he's gone. And that keeps becoming the excuse, and it just keeps making things worse.
Yes.
How does something stop being a problem? You make it someone else's problem.
You wait for it to go away. Okay, well, I think we've reached, Sal, we've reached some kind of deal here.
I'm already filling out the requisition form I put on the form either one de-aging ray gun or 500 gallons of sperm, and I'm popping that in the pneumatic tube.
Make it 750. I wouldn't be sad.
I'll put 600. I'll bump it up to 600. You seem a somewhat decent weirdo.
Wow, the fact that you've come out of this experience with that impression of me is a real win for me.
I was about to ask him to be less weird, but you think he's doing okay, Sal? I think he means well.
I won't defend what he's doing or how he's doing it.
But you'll defend to your death the right for me to do it.
Yes, that is, yes. All right, well, okay, so we might not have won the battle here, but, this guy gets away, and we catch ourselves a bigger fish. We track down this Tort, and we fix this system from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
I say we take this Tort down.
Okay. Chip is getting out up from his chair, and he's leaving he moves so slow. I mean, we could, oh God. He's like slowly slipping through our fingers.
I'll see you, gentlemen. Good luck with that.
I guess thank you. Just try to do the right thing, okay?
I tied your shoelaces together, by the way.
God damn it! My hands are so small, I'm having a hard time with them.
He's so dexterous for someone so old looking.
Old.
I'm not old. Once again, I'm not that old.
Looking,
I said looking, you eavesdropping bastard.
All right,
yeah,
you ageist
that's the worst thing you've done today is eavesdrop. Oh, God. Okay, well, Sal, this mixed results here. We're still getting into the swing of being field agents. Mm-hmm. But I think we did okay. I think we did all okay. We've got some information.
We achieved a solid 2 out of the 3 objectives we set today.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
So I guess that's going to do it for us here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. For those of you listening at home, try to do the right thing.
I never got a mailing address for where I should send either the de-aging tech or the sperm.
I mean, I imagine we'll find him. He'll be here for a little bit longer before he gets shuffled
strikes
around.
me as the type of person that wherever the sperm is, he'll be there,
He will be there. Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow was played by Matthew Wally. Coach Chip Remington was played by Nathan Hartswick. Nathan's co-owner of the Vermont Comedy Club and host of the podcast The Corporation. Go check it out. If you like the show and want to support it, or any of the other shows on the Podcavern Network, head on over to podcavern.com and check out our merch store. We've got lots of cool hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.